This is overwater analysis of Lauren's breaststroke. Lauren has excellent start, pull-out timing, and breakout. One thing we see here is that she can improve on her breaststroke timing slightly. So as you'll be able to see in the underwater video as well, when our hands get to this point right here where they start to move forward, we want to see our feet all the way up against our backside. And the reason for this, and as we'll see here, she's going to have her arms moving forward, which creates negative resistance, and her legs moving forward at the same time, which prevents her forward momentum. So we can see here that her arms and legs are moving forward at the same time, and there's nothing in her stroke that's really propelling her forward. So eliminating this inefficiency by using proper stroke technique, stroke timing, will really increase her speed and power in the breaststroke. This is an excellent turn. We see she comes in, doesn't climb high out of the water, keeps low, keeps her eyes on this hand right here, does a very good job of coming in and out of the wall on a very straight line. Good pull out and great breakout. One thing that she can continue to work on is making sure she uses her chin less. She doesn't need to come quite so high out of the water with her upper body. As we can see, she starts to get a little bit vertical here. And even though she gets that upper body out of the water, she's still creating a lot of resistance because her hips are dropping down as her upper body is coming up. So we don't want her to pick that chin up quite so far and perhaps swim slightly more level in the breaststroke. Using less chin motion and keeping that head in line with the body will really help. This is analysis of Lauren's breaststroke. As we can see, Lauren's a little bit deep on her pullout, and as a result she has to approach her first stroke from a very steep angle. Now make sure she's a little bit more shallow so that she doesn't have to come quite so far from the bottom of the pool for that first stroke. Looking at our breaststroke, the first thing that I look for in my breaststroke timing is that when my hands start to move forward, we want to have my heels all the way up against my backside. That allows me to explode my arms forward with the kick. We can see here that she has a minor inefficiency in her stroke where her arms and feet are moving forward at the same time. This provides a lot of negative momentum and resistance for moving forward in the breaststroke. One way to improve this inefficiency is by practicing the load and shoot drill on a consistent basis. Improving breaststroke timing will also improve efficiency, power, and speed. She does a good job of using her knee flexibility and ankle flexibility to keep her kick narrow but powerful. As we can see, she's a little bit shallower on this pull out, and the result is she's able to get into that first stroke with more speed and power off the wall. She also does a very good job of finishing that kick with her knees and feet all the way together. Keeping her chin down and extending fully at the end of the stroke is essential for good breaststroke power, and she's doing this very well, as we see. She has very little difference between her chin position when she takes a breath and when she is fully outreached, which is very good.